greater pleasure is there than the unexpected? Overruled. Move it. Laid bare. What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Since we're already caught in the rain, we might as well enjoy it. Saves us the energy of running for shelter at least. Well, since we're already caught in the rain, we might as well enjoy it. Saves us the energy of running for shelter at least.
Ready.
Up and away! Yeah! Closing in!
Loaded. The battle between wind and rain appears to have reached its end. Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually. But it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... Well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
But do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to... I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Anyway, I need to get going. Enjoy the celebration. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing? In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Woohoo! Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
All right. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words. Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing. They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Aeon-san. They all helped the Traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes, so please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal. Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion! Hey, please don't make fun of me.
You're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
How did you know? That's Paimon's favorite!
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away. Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short, and beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her. You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations—
Yeah, doesn't—
I suppose, even if the future ends in and it's precise— This is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side. Whatever, your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also—
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but If they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long... Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Arc... Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save...
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's, his senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago, and he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the Shrine Maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted! Let's go!
How did you catch up with me so quickly? Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day, long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai. Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same swordmaster, studying Meikyo Shisui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Meikyo Shisui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming... Sensei scolded him. I thought so too at the time. Only then did I realize that it was Domon. He was consumed by...
Sure sounds like he meant business.
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Meikyo Shisui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Meikyo Shisui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, so you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean that he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please, try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But
Spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of... I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your time. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself. Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yai. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her. Rain makes the soil all muddy and soft, so you've got to be even more careful than usual when you're mining. Here goes! Do you also like collecting shiny rocks? I mean, who wouldn't want to? They're so pretty! Oh, look at this gem! When you hold it up under the sun, it almost looks like it's got a whole rainbow hiding inside. Let her rip! inside. So, get down! You think that's Lady Yai? Oh, no wonder Junyo is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyoshi, stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What if there was once one who claimed to then? What of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated?
Lady Yai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword master is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest sword master in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down only a deep commit when that ambition...
Poor sensei.
I'm sorry, Father.
That's enough.
Huh? Did he follow us the whole...
Ansai, you're here for...
You're right to assume. It's been so long. I don't think most... Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer. But that is no
But what if one day I put everything... If there's a
Have you asked them what...
Sensei, I can't know. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a...
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness.
You see? Being stripped of your ambition is so... Just as you are not in the same...
I'm sorry to have made you work. I no longer have the... But as your sensei, this is my promise.
You can count on that. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. Well...
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Yai, she seems super...
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah, short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a...
Oh.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka?
Back to the matter at hand. Thunders roar, but I believe that surely you understand. It seems that perhaps now you will? Really? Naturally.
All right, bro.
See? Now then, given that the remainder...
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Gotta keep a bit of...
Once the number of...
Makes sense.
In any case... The almighty she inspired, it was her almost... The issue is this. After all, because of this...
How can they be...
Nevertheless...
Resistance?
Yes. Many who have to say a little more about Sangonomiya. Historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island, due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind... Of course! They invariably... It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt Decree.
Ooh, Paimon!
Oh?
Have you got a plan yet?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please.
So...
Well, for the moment, all we can do is... For example...
You're telling Paimon that there are...
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the problem we are
Darn!
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time of... Exactly. I feel... When you are ready, go...
Contestants, it's time to spread the love. Our Wheel of Love event is live.
Complete daily contracts to earn tickets and spin the wheel for a chance to unlock heart-stopping rewards.
From romantic skins to enchanting charms, there's something here for everyone to love. And that Cupid outfit looks outstanding, doesn't it, June?
It sure does. And it's reserved only for those who complete the whole wheel. So get out there, earn those tickets, and spin away. Good luck, contestants.
Here we go. The Steamrollers. The Shock and Awe. And finally, the Kingfish. It's happening, folks. Don't blink. In Quick Cash, it's all about the rush for riches. The team that gathers enough cash first will seal the win.
Right you are, Scotty. Time to turn up the heat in this thrilling cash quest.
Vault 1 is being unsealed by the Kingfish.
Special delivery. Concentrate. Our teams have won the team today, and now we've got our first elimination.
Our match is in full swing.
Full swing and then some.
The Steamrollers swooped up a cash box. steamrollers swooped up a cash box. The Kingfish have returned to the arena.
Looking hungry, the shopping door should expect some retaliation.
Vanish bomb out!
The steamrollers take charge. First cash out triggered. Impressive steal by the Kingfish. Impressive steal by the steamrollers. Awesome steal by none other than the Shock and Awe.
Now, that's how you play to win this game show. Not be happy with this. Everything from contestants to grenades are going to move differently.
A reminder that our contestants will not experience any muscle atrophy or skeletal deterioration during our low-gravity event. It's all fun and games in the arena. The Kingfish just seized the cash out with authority. What a way to open the match. The Kingfish land the first cash out.
They're definitely not flopping around out there. Taking damage!
And the Kingfish just got hit by another wave. Misfortune loves a target.
They just couldn't swim away from that one. Time to disappear.
The steamrollers roll on, and they're opening Vault 2.
Frag out!
We're at the end of this game show event. What a spectacle!
Hold on to your respawn credits! Back in play!
Picked up a cash box. The steamrollers have returned to the arena.
I sensed some payback coming after that team wipe earlier. Watch out, the Shock and Awe!
Vanish bomb out!
Reloading.
First gateway going out! Teleport here!
Washout set in motion by the Steamrollers. Team-wide calamity for the Shock and Awe.
That'll be a shock to their system. I'm back.
The Shock and Awe are back.
I recognize that bunch. They have fun to pick with the Kingfish. They're moving from one elimination to the next.
The Steamrollers have turned up the heat and rolled back into the fight.
A classic comeback. The Shock and Awe better get ready for the fallout.
Gateway going out! Gateway here!
Past the halfway point, and I'm really impressed with the team so far, June.
That's for sure, Scotty. Keep your eyes glued on this.
The Steamrollers. Bad luck.
They were on the wrong side of that leveling.
Kudos to the Shock and Awe. They just cashed out.
And they stole that with confidence earlier.
A vault just spawned. Let's see who takes a crack at it first. The Shock and Awe stun the crowd, opening Vault 3.
A contestant is really cutting through the competition.
I'm back!
The Kingfish swims straight to the action. Cash out in progress.
Taking damage! Special delivery! Throwing a frag!
Fantastic steal by the Shock and Awe. The Steamrollers once again. Another team wipe.
Scotty, if I were them, I'd be steaming mad.
The Steamrollers just made their return to the arena.
Setting the frag!
Ah, that was so well played. A contestant is collecting eliminations one after another.
Keep your eyes on the Steamrollers. What a steal. Congratulations to our rising stars.
Attack on A! Steal it!
Impressive steal by the shock and awe.
I'm reloading! The first team wipe is in and the arena is buzzing.
The shock and awe have taken up arms and are charging back into the arena. Team respawn.
Retaliation is coming. The steamrollers need to stay on track.
What a way to open the match. The steamrollers learn the first cash out.
This team is
The steamrollers are unlocking Vault 2!
Our contestants better not get caught lazing around. It's time for them to move those virtual feet or face the consequences thanks to a laser high above.
The steamrollers got the cash box. Deja vu for the Kingfish as they suffer a new team wipe.
They're floundering, Scotty.
We've got the Kingfish returning to the arena.
The Shock and Awe might be in for a powerful return hit after that team wipe earlier. We've reached the end of this game show event.
Cash out, Lord! The steamrollers are charging ahead!
Frag grenade out! Threat detected! Frag grenade out! Gas mine time! Setting a mine!
Folks, misery loves company. The Kingfish will have to regroup again.
They'll need to learn to swim with the sharks out there.
The Kingfish have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Things could get out of hand if they meet the steamrollers again.
This could be big for the Shock and Awe. They just stole that cash out.
Wow, that was a bold play. A contestant is reading through opponents.
Mine the mine! Arming a mine! Frag grenade set! Frag out! Mine deployed!
The Shock and Awe secure a cash out.
Very impressive. They turned a steal into a cash out.
And there's another vault available for our cash-hungry teams. The first half set the stage. Now let's see the second unfold.
You can feel the momentum shifting to the enemy side, Scotty.
The Shock and Awe got the cash box. The Shock and Awe are making waves as they gain ground. Sudden stop for the Steamrollers as they suffer a new team wipe.
Rolled up like an old carpet.
Respawn and running their engines. The Steamrollers are back in the arena. The Steamrollers are re-engaging.
Creating a passage. Recharge staff. Back in place. Gas my floor. Gas my... The Steamrollers certainly cranked out a win in this match. Congratulations to our rising stars.